What if I told you that less than 1% of the population has ran a marathon? Would you believe me? Think about that. 1 out of 10,000 people have ran 26.2 miles or 106 laps. You have the same odds of finding a pearl in an oyster, but there is nothing special about me. I'm not a pro athlete. I don't have superhuman endurance. I'm just a dude on planet Earth who put in the work. I can do this, so can you. This is my running story, and joining the .0001. Chapter 1, The Inception. My running journey began in the city of brotherly love. My dog and I had just watched Rocky, noticed in the Rocky montage the Museum of Art steps. We both were like, hold up, that's right outside. So, the next morning, I decided to recreate the scene. In my New Balance 550s, I essentially hit the town running with bricks on my feet, looking flyer than the Air Force. My first 3.5 mile run, no joke, was over 50 minutes. Grannies were legit passing me. To spare my ego, I'm convinced they had on rollerblades. But it didn't matter. I survived this and decided to keep on improving where I could. That meant less stops, longer stride, faster pace. I repeated this route over and over until I finally got done with that city. Luckily. Chapter 2, The Conflict. Your boy upgraded to Brooks Ghost Trail Runners. I had the intent of hitting the trails, but then I started adding miles to these. I was dead set on becoming a hybrid athlete, which meant lifting weights and running. But my knee began to give out. It got to a point where running 2 blocks would create this sharp pain. So I took 3 months off, talked to physicians, did certain stretches, certain exercises, got new shoes, consulted WebMD, and got back to it, only for the same pain to happen once again. Nothing was working. Whatever I did was not helping me. Chapter 3, The Reality Check. It took my brother Tony Baby on the way out of econ calling me a Honestly, he was right. I was throwing my own pity party. It was all in my mind. I hit the road that day. Instead of thinking about how bad my knee hurt, I put my thoughts elsewhere. The signs I was passing, my breath, Ana de Armas, and no joke, I ran 4 miles. I decided to keep on doing what was working and be more intentional about my stretching and recovering routine. I continued this hybrid lifestyle for the next 8 months. Eventually, I decided I needed a test. Chapter 4, The First Test. I needed something to create a spark. A half marathon in Vegas was just that spark. But instead of finding the love of my life on Fremont Street, I'd be running on Fremont Street. Training lasted 10 weeks, finished with an 8:13 pace, immediately decided I needed to do a marathon. Chapter 5, Payday. After 14 weeks of training, never skipping a day, that meant Christmas, New Year, Super Bowl Sunday. I grinded. I realized I couldn't allow myself shortcuts in my training, or else I'd be looking for a way out on the big day. As Benjamin Franklin says, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And February 23rd, payday came. It was glorious with a hint of magic. But this did not happen overnight. It happened over time. And all I can say now is, it's dope.
Liam, I don't get it. What's dope? Spelled D-O-P-E. You dope? What's dope? It's dope. I don't know.